Hey yo, we back at it again. Today we're gonna go down some trails and see what we can get. We're gonna be completely solo today, no kids or nothing, so hopefully we can get some good wildlife shots. So I went to Walmart before coming out here and grabbed me one of these nifty little trail wagon deals. And we're gonna see if it helps as much as I'm hoping it does. I also have a really bad habit of being like a quote unquote female and overpacking when I go to do stuff like this. So I will have more gear than I really need. And it's because, before I'm walking the trails, I'm sitting here thinking like, yeah, sure, it'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that heavy, blah, 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 blah. But then when I get out to the trails and start walking them, after a while I realized, holy cow, my bag is really heavy. This honestly is a lot bigger of a cart than I had thought it was going to be. But I made sure to get this one because I really need the drink pouches because I'm obsessed with energy drinks and it is springtime, so bees are out, and bees are also obsessed with caffeine or sugar. But it's got to be caffeine also because the energy drinks that I drink, the C4 ones, allegedly don't have sugar in them. No, that's not why I drink them. I don't care if they have sugar in them or not. Probably should, but I don't. And but bees freaking love them, and so do I. Got my backup energy drink. Got my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 case, binoculars, my bag with a few different things in it. Need to make sure I grabbed my power bank charger just to be on the safe side. Oh no. Oh, never mind. I've grabbed it. The A7 IV with the Tamron 35 to 150. So you're not really supposed to reuse these little lens cloths, but what I do is I just spray them off just to be on the safe side. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, oh, well, what about the handle oil? What about it, man? I've been doing that for a while and haven't messed up any of my lenses. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, I've been doing it for over a year, homie. It's all right. And no one has noticed a decline in quality because there isn't one. I normally walk around like this, and honestly, this is comfortable, but I have this that I'm going to be carrying because I'm going to try to deeply explore this area here. It definitely wasn't a smart idea that I grabbed probably my warmest hoodie, and I knew that today wasn't going to be like cold or nothing, but it's all right. Yeah, and I do not have any ND filters for this camera, so we gotta use shutter speed, stuff like that, to lower our exposure. But no, what was I saying? I get distracted so freaking. It's honestly annoying. I know it's annoying for a lot of you guys, but it's also annoying for me because I really don't be trying to get distracted like that. But anyway, get on down the trail. This is gonna be. Um, I didn't think that one through. I don't know if you guys can hear it all that well or not, but it is pretty loud. So I guess we'll see how this works out. Just hearing some fish jump underneath this bridge. That'd be pretty dope to get a freaking bass jumping out of the water. I feel like that's extremely unlikely, but could be dope, right? I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but we have a tree down up here. I'm really hoping that this is not ruining the audio. I'll try to fix it in post if it is. But yeah, we got a tree down up here. Oh no. Sir, you can't park there. Looks like we're going to take an alternative route around this tree. Just gonna go right there and walk all the way around it, because this tree here, it's not just limbs, it's a full tree, and your boy does not have the gear on him to do that. And it's funny because with TikTok Shop, I had a handheld, like miniature, like 6-inch chainsaw sent to me. This right here, oh my god. See, this is what I'm saying. When I say like overpack and whatnot, me and my wife were talking about this earlier. I normally do that because I never know what I'm gonna need. And I thought it was just insane to bring a mini chainsaw because, I mean, let's be honest, why? But this right here is why. Here's the deal though. I bet you if I'd have brought it, this wouldn't have happened. And there's some more stuff down there, but kind of looks like it's already out of the way. So this right here is kind of fresh. Luckily though, this bad boy here has 8-inch wheels on it, so we can get around all this stuff pretty easy. Man, I guess it's starting to turn into a video commercial type deal. If you want to salt, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I actually did though forget that I had my camera in there. Whoops. Check this out. This is how windy it's been. Look, right here, up there. Pretty crazy. Yeah, it sucks. Normally, when I come here, I'm with the family, and I tell them to pick a number, 1 or 2, and I assign either 1 being left, 2 being right, or vice versa. I switch it up so no one ever knows. But I have them pick so I know which way we're going. But now they're not here by myself. So which way are we going? That way is a lot of fields, and that way is the river. Actually, we might go ahead and go that way because I've never really gone too far that way. We've gone pretty far that way, but never all that far with the river. The wind's starting to pick up. I'm out of the trees. Let's head towards the river, huh? I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm getting a little tired of having my camera hanging around my neck, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the PJY Tech, or PG, my fault. I keep on wanting to call it PJ because I'm so used to saying DJI. Yeah, PGY Tech beetle clip on my belt. There, that ain't going nowhere. Now let's see. Yeah, that actually works. Okay, that's comfortable too. It's not really pulling. Man, I'm telling you. I can't really say it on TikTok, but I can say it here on YouTube because TikTok has no control over my YouTube. You're not allowed to compare brands on when you're a TikTok Shop affiliate because it's bad business. But I have these Peak Design clips, camera clips, and they are, you know, the twist on ones. These things like $80 freaking dollars, and they are. I got two of them because I didn't even know Peak Design made, or not Peak Design, PGY Tech made these camera clips like this, and so I got two of these ones, and I'm not gonna lie, I love them, but they are so hard to get on these bigger backpack straps like this, and it'd have been a pain in the rear to get it on my belt and stuff like that because I've tried it before and it's just a pain. And these PGY Tech ones, they literally just clip on, and that's a pretty sturdy or hefty clip. It's not just gonna fall off, you know what I'm saying? So now I can just have that hanging from right there. Yeah, this ain't falling. See that? And that's an A7 IV with the Tamron 35 to 150 f2 to 2.8. And like I said, the Peak Design clips, they are amazing. I really do like them, but it has its flaws, and I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have already thought of some flaws for the PGY Tech ones, like how they just clip on instead of screw on. But one thing I can tell you is every other month I'm having to go in and re-tighten the screws on the Peak Design ones. You know what I'm saying? I've had the Peak Design ones for quite a while now, like almost a year, and that's literally the only complaint I have with them is the two things I mentioned, which is they're hard to put on bigger straps. The PGY Tech ones are super easy to put on the big straps, or smaller straps because they're like adjustable. And then you have to remember to check the little screw deals, because if not, they might fall off and you could drop an expensive camera. Well, guys, I don't really actually know where or if I want to actually go that much further. I was planning on going a lot further. Not gonna lie, pulling this thing is kind of annoying. Kind of wish I wouldn't have. If I would have known that the PGY Tech clip would have clipped so easily to my belt, I would have honestly probably just not done all that, because it would have been a lot easier to carry all this stuff too. But the reason why I say I don't know if I actually want to go too much further is because, like, the A7 IV is completely fine if I get caught out in the rain, because I've been caught out in the rain with it before, but I have other stuff with me that cannot get wet, one of which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. These things aren't exactly the cheapest, and it looks like we may have some rain coming in, and I'm currently about like 2 miles or so from my car. I've been walking for almost an hour or so now, so roughly 2 miles from the car. I mean, I could be overthinking it, but I don't really have enough service on my phone. Actually, I don't have any service right now, to check the weather. I can feel the temperature actually starting to drop. I just realized it just now. That wind was colder than the wind earlier. I'm going to go down here. I don't got to worry about leaving my stuff right there because I'm not going out of sight. And realistically, there's hardly ever anybody actually out here. We've been coming to this trail for about 8 months now, and we've only ever ran into somebody once. I just heard a bell. Huh. Wonder what that was. What that was, Craig. Well, someone's been out here. They left their trash. That is sketchy. I don't think that's allowed. Hold up. Look, there is a foot trap down there. Makes me wonder where there's some more at. Like I said, this is state-owned ground. I really don't think that is legal. And the deal is, like, it kind of pisses me off a little bit because I bring my kids out here. What if they're over here playing around? Because there's been times where my 8 and 6-year-old have asked me if they can come down this hill real quick and get closer to the water and take some photos of it, because they like taking photos on their phones and stuff. And it's crazy because here's the deal. What if accidents happen? You know what I'm saying? What if my kids are over here and they just happen to slip that and they fall right into that? Because I do know you can fish out here, but there's no hunting. And the deal is, animals can't read, right? So I feel like if the state put that there to try to trap something or whatever, they would put up a sign saying, you know, caution, traps set, watch where you step, or something. You know what I'm saying? People are very inconsiderate. And I know, here's the deal. Like, I know it's kind of out of the way. No normal person's going to step down there, but accidents happen. And the least they could do is literally put up a sign stating, caution, traps are set. And I understand people may steal the traps, blah, blah, blah. But here's the deal. I found it, and that's a pretty common fishing spot. You know what I'm saying? So they must not be too worried about it, or they'd have put it in a different spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and start heading back to the car. Like, getting out there and stuff seems like it doesn't take long at all. But the walk back just drags on and on. I don't know, man. I just had a feeling that if I kept going, I was going to get rained on. We are home now. God, our house is so dirty. Our landlord tried saying that, every spring I pay somebody to come and pressure wash your house. We've lived here for, this is the 3rd spring now. We've lived here for 2 years, but we moved here in January of 2023. Yeah. So this is year 3 that we're going on now. It was 2 years in January. And it's just super ironic because, like I said, 3rd springtime here so far, and no pressure washing has been done. See you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, comment on some stuff you want to see me do and whatnot. And yeah, see you guys.